guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to go into our second episode. This is gonna be, we're gonna focus on the brows. Don't mind my brows here. As you can see, I am trying to grow them out. Don't mind on my face, I just been stressing, so I've been breaking out. We're gonna go ahead and do the brow. I know I've been MIA for a little bit, but been having a lot going on. But anyways, we'll go ahead and jump in. So I have different brows. This one's the MAC brow. It's like a little pencil. I have the Benefit Precise brow, which is a good brow too. Then I have the Anastasia Precise brow also, or BROWS. And then I have the dip brow. Today I'm going to be using the Precise brow and the dip brow. And then I have a slanted pencil. This is by MAC. This is their 266 brush. So we're just going to focus on the brows. I'm not going to do anything other than my brows, just because in our first episode we did the face. So I'm just going to do the brows even though they're hairy. I'm going to show you how to shape them. So I did one brow already. So usually what I do is I'll get the pencil and like literally just draw around it to kind of just shape your brows. Whether you have thin brows or thick brows, you're gonna go ahead and start at the bottom. I mean, you don't have to start from the front, but I sometimes do. And then you're gonna just line where your hair is at. It's kind of hard for me because I'm growing my hair out, but you want to line it here, and then the top too. You see how I have a lot of hair up here? I can go where that hair is at, but I don't want my eyebrows to be too thick. So I'm not gonna go too high. And you still want your brows to be even. So it's like you're tracing kind of, and then you're coloring in. And you always have that one brow that just don't work with you. I think it's this brow. Like this brow just won't, like, I don't know, shape just like as much as this one would. So now that you got kind of like your outline, basically, I like doing this because then now how we have our outline, I kind of know how my brows are going to be, or how they're going to be shaped. So next I grab my dip brow and my brush and basically kind of like color in like you're coloring in like a coloring book. You just color in, and you want to do it motion of where your hairs are, like the flow of your hairs going. So if you don't want them like hecka thick and pasty, you kind of can just slightly swish the way your hair naturally lines, so it looks a little bit more natural. But if you want to make them really dark and pasty, you just keep on adding the color, or color it in more. If you use a pencil only, then you can just outline your brows like how I did, just so you kind of have like more of a stencil of what you're going to be coloring in. And then with, like, let's just pretend this is a pencil. Let me grab my pencil. Like, you just get your pencil and just the same thing, just in that type of motion, just color it in. And you want to go in the way that your brows go. I prefer the dip brow. I get more, if you want to get more like a natural and you don't want more of a thickness, then I would say just keep on using this, because this kind of just is, I don't know why, but it just works differently than this one works. So I'm not going to get any more product than what I already have on my pencil. So I'm just going to color in the bottom a little bit and then go upwards. And then I kind of box it out. Well, not really box it, but kind of bring those hairs upward. And I do the same here. Bring it upward. And then use that product and swish your hairs up. If your eyebrows are all crazy and you can't like bring it forward to where like that, you can get a brush and you can comb them up and then just get your scissors and cut them to where how short you want them to be. And then you can comb them. Another thing is if you want to tame them down, you can add a gel, or if your hair is like really crazy, you can do like a wax before you do your shape. You kind of want to go more with your hair. It's kind of hard for me because my hairs are growing out. Oh, excuse me. But if you don't have like hecka thick eyebrows, or like you don't want to put them, I don't know, you don't want to bring them all the way up. You don't want to see that line to versus like where your hairline is. So like if I go in closer, you can see I didn't really go over my hairline. I kind of went along. Look at it, it looks like a heart. I kind of went like where my hairline kind of, you want to kind of flow it. Okay, so the next two things that you can use, and this is to brighten up the brow bone, is I have two things. So I have either the Highbrow by Benefit, which in shade 6, you get a whole kit. I threw away the boxing, but you get one of these, you get a brow pencil, and you get, it's like a gel to where like, it's like a conditioning gel. You can tame your hairs down for like 30 bucks. But I'm gonna get this, and you go under. So again, you want to go in the flow that your eyebrow is. You don't need to like, unless you're using that as a base of your eyeshadow also. Or you can use something like this and you get like a flatter brush or a concealer. This is like a concealer. And you just work it around your eye too. This one, because it's more like a concealer, you can kind of blend it in throughout your whole lid, especially if you're going to be using eyeshadow that can be used as your primer. So with this side, I'm not gonna use any more product, and I'm just gonna blend this out downward. Oh, I used a lot of product. You can do the top too, just to clean it up. I normally don't, because if you do your brows first, I don't know, I just don't. Because if you do your brows first before you do your makeup, then you can kind of just work around to where your eyebrows are. If it's too hard for you, to me it's sometimes, well, no, not really. To me, I can do both. I prefer doing my brows after I do my eyeshadow and stuff, just because if I mess up, I can kind of draw out my eyebrows. But I do it this way too. Like, I'll do my eyebrows first before I do my actual makeup. This side too, I'm just going to use the same brush, but this is more like, you see how this is more like a concealing effect. You can bring it around your whole lid. This one, you kind of can do the same thing, but this is more of a whiter shade, and this is more for your this is actually for your brow bone. And you want to just blend that out downward. And I have like that concealer, excess concealer. So you kind of see the difference. This one's a little bit whiter than this one. So you can use either or. And then if you feel like this, I feel like this brow is a little bit more higher than this one, you can go back and you can kind of fix what you messed up. And I believe that like the concealer or like the highbrow, whatever you're putting in to lighten up your brow bone, I feel like use it as a corrector, because you can kind of correct what you messed up and kind of line it the way you want to, I guess. I don't know. But here is the final brows. So this is exactly how I do my brows. I usually use this one versus this one depending on how I feel. But this is it. This is exactly how I do my brows on a daily basis. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. And next I'll be doing probably crazy, I don't know, natural crazy tutorial. Let's see how I feel. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, episode 3, we will work on contouring and highlighting. Contouring and highlighting. So thank you for watching again, and see you next time.